a testimony about my life and how good he's been to me. I don't know what to tell you about him. I love him so much with all my heart and my soul. With every bone in my body, I love him so much because he's done so much for me.
This is the house that Jack built. It is just like the house that Ralph built, which is just like the house that Charlie and Tom and Pete and Fred and Sam, Dave, Gordon, Don, and Alf built. This is the voice that speaks in the house that Jack built. And this is the wife that turns on the voice that speaks in the house that Jack built. This is the bill that worries the wife that turns on the voice that speaks in the house that Jack built. This is the car with the crumpled horn that drives Jack to work to pay for the bill that worries the wife that turns on the voice that speaks in the house that Jack built. This is the city with its millions of Jacks and its millions of Ralphs and its millions of Charlies and Toms, Petes, Freds, Sams, Daves, Gordons, and Jims, all paying off debts that are up to their chins. And these are the days that make up the weeks, that make up the months, that make up the year, that make them secure. So they'll stay at their jobs, buy lots of things, and build them a house like Jack built.
Oh, I'm tired of this rat race. I want to be different.
One day, while Jack was on his way home from work,
Oh, this car isn't worth beans.
Hold it a minute. I'll give you these beans for that car, mister.
Jack absently made the business transaction. When he arrived home, Jack showed the beans to his wife.
Oh, Jack, how could you? Oh, you stupid fool! How could you?
Lo and behold, the following morning,
Wow, the beans were magic.
Ooh,
It goes clear up to the sky.
it's me.
I'm gonna climb it and see where it goes, dear.
Okay,
Don't wait up.
don't forget your sweater. There he goes.
Wow, what a strange and wondrous land. Why, richness and grandeur are everywhere.
the long climb, however, had given Jack a tremendous appetite.
Yes?
I've just finished a considerable climb, ma'am, and I'm very hungry.
Oh, well, come on in, come in, come in. You can eat all you want.
The kind lady presented Jack with an enormous feast, which he promptly dug into. Jack had no sooner finished the meal when...
My husband, hide quickly, quickly. It's only the caviar, Brennan, dear. Dinner's ready. Come on now, dinner's ready.
Mr. Giant happened to be hungry as a bear, so grumbling amiably, he sat down to feast. Before him lay a tremendous platter of pheasant under glass. With much relish, hot sauce, and gusto, Mr. Giant ate every one. Upon finishing, he withdrew a leather case from his jacket, inside which was a golden mirror.
can leap the tallest building with a single bound. You are 6'3". You have all your hair, and you have no cavities. You are terrific. You are unique. You're beautiful. I'll see you in my dreams.
Wow! Is he ever unique? That must be a magic mirror. I've got to have it for my very own.
Jack wasted no time. Quickly lifting the golden mirror, he fled back to the beanstalk and back to his home and wife.
Honey, I'm home.
That's nice, dear.
The following morning, Jack reported to work as usual.
You idiot! You dim-witted stumblebum! Your absence yesterday cost this firm plenty! You half-grown, bald-headed boob! How dare you to abuse the policy of this firm! You fool, you clod, you pea-brained, idiotic fountain of stupidity! You ought to be tarred, feathered, fractured, folded, spindled, and
You're one of the
mutilated!
10
You
best
idiot,
dressed
you
men
fool,
in the
you
world.
clod, you imbecile, you ninja!
You're marvelous. Dynamic. You know who you are, Jack? You're a natural leader, a king. You're Big Jack, the giant killer. You're terrific. You're grandiose, a winner, an unbelievable person, and you're warm, and you're everything. You're fired.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, and here's my key to the executive washroom.
This is the new house that Jack built. It's not quite like the house that Farnsworth, Dummix, Vanderslide, Lotsrock, Fleeceline, and Green Pockets built. This is the voice that speaks in the house that Jack built. And this is the car with the silver horn that drives Jack to work at 6 in the morning. And these are the 24-hour days that make up the weeks, that make up the months, that make up the year. These are the pills he takes for his ills. This is the X-ray that sums up his day. This is the club with the alcohol rub. This is the bar with the muffled noise where deals are made with some of the boys. This is the convention some spare time is spent in. This is his villa in southern Manila. This is the basin his yacht has a race in. This is the beach his office can reach. And this is his trip at split-second clip. And these are his pets whose names he forgets. This is Jack's Peak. His climb was unique.
You two-bit mirror. I'm tired of being unique. I want to be different.
Rupert's multi-million-dollar investment has paid off. Your patience and support has paid off. You'll be receiving more details in months to come, but as you can see, the promise of the FCN Cooperative is coming true. We have a great team at FCN. We have good programming, strong marketing and promotion, and a commitment to entertaining children in the best ways we know how. That's our recipe for success. Now, we're currently forming our plans for our new fall schedule, and we'll be making those final decisions in the next couple of weeks to announce to advertisers. In the meantime, I can go over some of the things we do know, like our February schedule. Look out!
What you doing? Staying over a hot stove all day working your fingers to the bone?
That's right, Billy.
Yeah, and what things do you get, right? I tell you, nothing!
against the rules.
Rules, rules, rules. That's all I ever hear around this joint. I hate rules. Bye, Mom. Hey, Dad, what you doing? Working 9 to 5, trying to make ends meet, but you can't, so you gotta use credit cards, but those ran out of money too! And now you gotta sell your car?
Actually, I'm just sawing this fine piece of lumber.
Can I saw the legs on the dining room chair so everyone feels real short?
No, Billy. You know the rules about sawing the legs off the dining room chairs and making everyone feel real short.
Yeah. More rules!
I won't always be crying tears in the middle of the night, and I won't always have to wake up by myself wondering how I'm gonna get through the day. I won't always have to think about what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna make it, how I'm gonna get there, because he's gonna be there for me. Someday the sky above will open up and he will reach out his hand.
But Ralph never did what his wife told him to do. When Ralph returned home, there was a body lying on his front stairs. It was the mailman. He had obviously slipped on the ice that Ralph hadn't cleaned away and broken his neck. Ralph, fearing the wrath of the letter carriers' union, carried the body into the house.
Mr. Myart, it's good to see you're a healthy man, but may I suggest you refrain from careless actions? Although it may be for only one night, Makia has been assigned as my partner to protect you even at the expense of her life. After the ceremony's over tomorrow, neither one of us will have any right to say a thing to you, but until that time, we would appreciate your cooperating with us.
She is one of the other sides, after all. And in spite of that beautiful puss, we don't know what a real face looks like. Know what happens when you bang them? She'll squeeze every last bit of juice out of you until you're lying on the floor, begging for her to stop. But when she finally does stop, you only beg her for more. Know why so many men are still willing to put their heads in the lion's mouth? They're little things. I hear it tastes like sheer paradise. The pleasure a man feels with any one of them is utterly beyond what you'd find with any Earth girl. A well-hung boy like you's got to be careful.
You better be careful of what you say, sir. Don't bet on my abilities as a blackguard to protect you by myself, Mr. Myart.
You won't have to. My mission is clear. As you said before, I'm here to protect him, even at the cost of my life.
Hey, I'm relieved to hear that, let me tell you. I'm sure things are going to work out just fine tonight. We're going to have a good time. You betcha. Since I am an important guest, Makia, I could make it worth your while to give me a taste of the good stuff. Where are we going anyway?
The Tato Hotel, one of our safe houses with psychic barriers. It was built especially for VIPs like you to stay in perfect safety.
Perfect boredom, you should say. And fly into this damn town to make the world safe again, and from what? Not even a Turkish bathhouse. Can't even get a piece of nookie when you want some.
So, I just felt some scriptures out of 1 Corinthians 13. If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels but do not have love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have the gift of prophecy and know all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give all my possessions to the poor, and if I deliver my body to be burned but do not have love, it profits me nothing. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails, but if there are gifts of prophecy, they will be done away. If there are tongues, they will cease. If there is knowledge, it will be done away. Now abide faith, hope, and love, these three. But the greatest of these is love.